We're honored to have received them at the State House here in Marina. And we're excited with all of the ideas and the things that they're planning to do, especially with the Office of the Chief of Defense Staff, um, General Musa, and his lovely wife that is also here. We just want to assure you, gentlemen of the press, that for Prince Harry, this is it's been a very interesting and very informative trip to the country. He's seen a lot. He's still soaking in a whole lot. And part of the things that we're hoping that he will also take away is to see the diversity, and the extent, of how big our country is and how we continue to ensure that we live, together in peace and harmony, and how what role Lagos plays in that whole conversation. They've been
That was Governor Sanwo-Olu, essentially
Hmm.
welcoming Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to Lagos. I think I think they've gone around the nation. But there's another report here that I want you to speak to on Fox News, actually. King Charles gives Prince William controversial military honor after a cruel snub, quote unquote, to Prince Harry. This is all amidst the whole visit to Nigeria, and His Majesty bestowed the honor of Colonel in Chief of the Armed Air Corps to Prince William in a ceremony held at the Army Aviation Center. The title made Prince William the commander of Prince Harry's former Army Air Corps regiment. Before Prince Harry stepped down from his royal duties, many believed the title would be given to the Duke of Sussex, due to the time he served with the Army Air Corps in Afghanistan. Now, the question that I really want you to speak to on this one, first of all, is been all over the news over the last week, um, with his visit and his wife's visit to Nigeria. I wanted to know what your take is in terms of the role that he stands to play, um, even after stepping down in the very prestigious, position that he held in the royal family. And what does this visit to Nigeria signify?
Well, two things uh, should attract our immediate attention and interest. Number one, Prince Harry was well received while visiting Nigeria, and the wife, Princess Meghan, who said he had some DNA confirming him to be 40 something, is it about 44% Nigerian?
Right.
Uh, yeah, they were both well received. Remember that way back, uh, I should think maybe around 1956, the then Princess, later Queen Elizabeth, had visited Nigeria.
Mm.
And apart from visiting Kaduna State, I remember that he was also in Southwest. It was the then Western region, and Owo was one place he touched, and Akure. So these are people that are well loved and well known all over Nigeria. I mean, the royal family in the United Kingdom. That said, what was he in Nigeria to do, and what place is he securing for himself and his royal uh, wife, Meghan? Remember uh, the the long battle
Mm.
that the late Princess Diana had to fight, trying to break out of the cocoon of uh,
Of the palace.
snobbish stuff from the Buckingham Palace,
Mm-hmm.
and how the late Queen Elizabeth was even going to get blamed somewhat for playing a part in her untimely death. The
Mm.
world should not try to go there this time around. They chose where they want to go. Fox And some of the people they cater to
Mm-hmm.
will not want Prince Harry to go to a place like Nigeria. That is the most promising black nation on the face of the earth. Forget the internal divisions and political shenanigans going on there. You go to Nigeria and you are endorsed by almost 230 million people. You're already a rock star on the world stage. And wherever Africa goes, you will find folks swinging the other way. So we don't want to we don't want to dignify their well-known antecedents concerning this. So look at the card they are playing off. Oh, now Prince Williams has been
Mm-hmm.
made Colonel General of that military company in which Harry served before. Thank God, the point has been made. Harry served in Afghanistan. Is he a gallant soldier? Was he at any time dignified? Did make that of duty? Yes, he did. What is he promoting now? Dignity for persons who were in the military, who got hurt, who got what do you call it? Somehow, who were in some way disabled because
Right.
of they have been there. Special spot for them, which he funded. And this is really doing well. You needed to have seen the excitement and the seal of approval won by the different injured Nigerian soldiers visited in Kaduna and other places. You know, this visit was at the instance of Nigeria's defense chief.
Mm.
So I would be one of those who would describe this, not just because I have my own disability too. I'm one of those who would describe this visit, this tour of Nigeria, 72 hours in Nigeria by the royal couple as a big success. And not even 1,000 Fox news channels will take the shine away from the success that was recorded upon that occasion. That's all I can say at this time. It was a good
Awesome.
outing for the royal couple.
Thank you so much for that. So you still consider them a royal couple?
Oh, sure. Wherever they
Absolutely.
went in Nigeria, they were referred to as prince and princess.
Right.
You
Right.
know, it's good to, it's not about the emblematic thing. It's not about the insignia that is out there. It's always good to have leaders who reign in the heart of the people.
Right. Right. And I think they represent the much needed progress for the Buckingham Palace at the end of the day.
Oh, yes.
I think that's what they
Yes.
represent. So
Whether you're talking about British royalty or African royalty, people need to
yeah.
chill out a bit, open up, afford themselves some moments of self-denigration, know that in the final analysis, we
Yeah.
are human beings with spiritual dimensions. And if I may paraphrase what the President King Charles said when those children were playing a crucial part in his enthronement as the king, said he came to serve, not to be served. The example of Jesus, following the example of Jesus Christ, who himself served. So, what better role could there be for these people who have decided to align with subaltern people of the world? I think they have a place in the heart of the vast majority of the people of the world.
One last question for you on this one. This one is a hard one. What do you say to people that might say, why is it that we can't stop worshiping these people? Why do we need, or like, can we just do our own thing?
Nobody worships them. On the contrary, they are admired. See, the pomp and circumstance of royalty is something that cannot easily be taken away. And of course, I belong to African royalty. And so I know what it is. It's not the vanity of it, but the opportunity it affords us to serve. Yes, to serve. And when ordinarily even living in truth means that you're also serving. So there are situations that would afford us the opportunity of viewing them at close quarters, and we know that, oh, these people are not being idolized, they are not being worshipped, they are just admired, and they have their place. And do not forget that they are, they are symbols of a nation's and a people's sovereignty, the embodiment of what that civilization, that British civilization is. And it's something that, if Africans are sacrificing theirs and they are throwing theirs away, which we know now, the hard way that we should keep and preserve. Yeah, the British people simply cherish their heritage. Simple.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Let us know what your opinions are about this. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, follow, leave your comments so we can also address some of your comments. Speaking of addressing comments, we do have a segment here. If you like this, you would like the next one. You're watching Sharp Edge News TV. We'll be right back.